Okay, I think it's working, or I'm me just being stupid. I think everything's working. Oh, I forgot to mix it up with this. There we go. That's a lot of chicken. Hi, I'm Inkvoice. I'm a Vtuber. I am Sukazu coming down from the heavens to tell you. Hi, nice to meet you. You're welcome. I'm putting this here, I think. It's better here. Yeah, it's better here. I have no fishing today. What else do I have today? It's like a lot of things today to do, to be honest. I was going to teach you guys, because I was checking what can I teach, like, first time for people. I fucking forgot to put music, but I'm going to put music now. I've been rushing to do this, okay? Sorry. I have been tried the other day, and I did even a wiki for the whole idea. I don't know why it's showing twice myself. Probably it's because this one, or perhaps it's because the GTS is not getting registered. But there we go. There we go. I've been learning Kids and Brews, and Kids and Brooms is apparently it's a way that it's not like, how do you call it? Hi, Vanka greeting. Hello, Lisa. So Dynamo Academy is going to be the new thing I'm going to do for DMing, and it will be open for the VTubers, other people. Thank you so much for the first. And it will be completely like, I will issue the people with the guide, so you don't have to everyone buy it, because usually I don't like. You can buy it for yourself if you are interested when you got like invited to this. Hello, Yummy! Oh my god, hi! So I am preparing, and I don't want people to, you know, be like, oh no, I don't have money, I want to join for a one shot or something like that, but I don't have money for things. I will I will teach you the system and things like that. I gave you like a free sample. There we go. You have music. And it's actually really interesting and super easy. See here. And the thing is that it's super easy. I've been learning the system, and it's super simple when you're new to DMing or just new to playing, because it's not like, oh no, D&D, we have to learn all the spells, learn all the trick shots, learn all things. No. This shit is done for it, like, newbies. Like, oh no, I don't know how to put this work. Don't worry, it got you. It's super simple to make even a thing. It's more interpretative than fighting. Like, you can have fights, they're interesting, but you don't need to actually, like, you know, learn how to, like, you don't need to munchkin this, you don't need to min-max the shit out of it, because you cannot do that. It is done that you are one thing, you're one thing. You can do a good thing in one thing, but it's not going to be good for everything in the game. And I love this, that they give you a small thing, because it's like when you want to play Harry Potter, and there's people who have like, I was looking for Fate Core because there's like wizardry in Fate Core, and that was going to be my first idea for DMing. It was going to be just Fate Core, which doing the whole thing is easy, because oh, you want certain powers, we can also check on Venture Cities or things like that, because it's really easy. But I was not happy with that, because there's too many things that you have to be specific on the spells and things like that, and you know, we want people to be imaginative. Like, I want to fucking summon, I don't know, a cauldron that falls from the ceiling, and to hit this one right up, so it's easy, and crush him more than do anything, because we can see that it can see like horizontally, but it's not going like looking vertically. Instead, like going for the oh yeah, Aquaman, yeah, let's put a water bottle thing, water thingy. Yeah, no, you can. The spells are not like with a name; they are more like, oh, it's your imagination. What is going to be, and you know. This is actually working a lot for the players. I actually recommend it. It's like $20, so if you're interested in DMing something simple, I think this is good. is actually written a lot for things. Like, for example, I mean, you need to min-max. Min-max in terms of D&D, Pathfinder, and many other games like Fatecore, because I also saw people min-maxing in Fatecore and Fate Accelerated and things like that. It's simply, how to say it, oh yeah, let's ditch all the narrative part, or let's ditch all this, and we have everything is almost negative, or everything is like the lowest thing you can get, and then put all the points on specific things that you only want to be. And for example, I want to make sure the fights are fucking easy to do. Oh yeah, I'm going to break the game. That's the whole mindset of many people of D&D and Pathfinder I have faced as DM and as someone who has dealt as a player. And I think co-players, like one of them breaking the whole system in their favor and making the rest of us players like feel not happy, because I was like, okay, what do I do here then? Like, I have a chapter that even they could not even do things and end up like in narrative, like we were talking, like it's usually in game. What to do if not? I know what to do if not. I mean, if you're not going to min-max, just do whatever you feel like it's more appropriate for chapter. But the fact, if your chapter is a wizard, but you want to put your you're here. Don't be like that, is it? But the thing is that if you want to be a wizard that goes with swords and do sword dancing, but you don't want to be a sword dancing wizard, okay, you can do it. There's the whole thing. I am a GM, usually that doesn't mind if it's not working properly in system on battles, or like, oh no, I'm playing ranger and monk, which are the worst in terms of higher levels. Like, they just stop being the useful ones. They're like, oh, you just punch, I don't have anything to do, I wasted all my gear. And usually I value more the narrative part of, you know, doing things right. When you're like being a GM, you cannot just be, but I want everyone to be strong. I want everyone to be, what do you want? What's the ideal in this whole scenario? Do you want to be a potato man that goes like I don't mind. So I've been talking with the first initial players, but anyone later who wants to join, like for example for a small one shot, or like to become a chapter for an arc that they want because they feel this I think is good, I am going to be open. Like, I am open book. Never said that before. And like, I am not that stupid. I am going to like, oh, wait a second, let me check how many people we are this week. Let me check what you're gonna do, and we need to talk what do you want, and I'm going to explain the system because that's the best thing. And the first thing to become a DM is actually run the systems properly. Which I have to be happy with you. You never have to deal with one. Dude, I have seen a chapter. Okay, this whole thing is sorted because back in the day, when I was living with roommates, the dark ages of Inkvoice, I did Twisted Wonderland in universe, like, you know, roleplay, where they can be other chapters that, for example, one of them was Kronk, based on Kronk, other person was based on Shigo's chapters that are villains or related to villainry. It became a mess. Not because me. Mainly it was part because it was my first time DMing properly on plays with people, but was more, how do you say it in English? It was disappointing to see that none of them took care of the story. They just wanted to be like Chibi and be like that, but they were not respecting like the chapters. Like, you guys are not that strong. You are first years. What the fuck are you like picking fights that I cannot just go and murder you the first raid, because that will make me a bad DM. But I will do that if you keep doing that, and ended up like disappointed. At the end, actually, they fix things up. I like the whole thing that you can make it collaborative for people who are new to the game. Like for this, like if you are not like this open book thing, and they give you ideas. So this is the thing I have. Like we have Chinamore Academy, we have the Methods of Kilago, which is the place it is, Education Institution, more than 1,000 years, Master, and the symbol is an open book with 4 pillars, because the 4 pillars are the 4 houses. And motto is Faulai non sunt creatare pecnatare. Tales are not created overnight. Which is a good way to say you cannot like do things in one single moment. You have like not legends, stories, anything cannot be done in one single day. Material create finds us right with whole sort of mixed. I think many people have like many ideas and when they make a character, and when I do characters, NPCs, I usually think of putting tropes and they have to fix that. They fix the purpose they have in the tropes. And it has 4 gills. Thanks so much for the subscribe, guys. And the Kids and Brews thing, I added one thing, which is involvement is good. It's only by invite only. You're selected by a magical book, which registers your name. Like it says, oh, they are there in the book. Even if you are going to ignore it, it's going to be there. It's going to record that you are someone selected for that book, and no one knows where the book comes from. It contains all the names of all enrolled students. The selection process is completely unknown. But it's all the souls and potential they have a value to the book. No one knows, but that's the bullshit that all the headmaster has been saying. No one knows, and they have no discrimination to anyone, to anywhere, to anything. That's the whole thing. Actually, it's given like a Michael Brooch, okay. And you are given like instructions if you want to enroll, like you want to get into. You have to go to a specific place, a specific date. And when they go, they give you like the opportunity to put the things, your valuables, your all the equipment, all the clothes you want to wear, go through, and the carriage, and you hop in and just go to sleep. And they bring you there, so you don't have to waste up. Like they almost kidnapped you. I was thinking about that because that was a good idea from the Wonderland. They just put a carriage, they put your things, and you enter a coffin and just went to sleep until the initiation date. But here, they left you in the grounds, and then you have to prepare to go for the first day. Because I supply to Chibi than D&D. I have Kids and Brutes haven't seen much. Here, Kids and Bikes broadcaster. Kids and Bikes and Kids and Brutes are from the same creator, and it's super simple. I picked Kids and Brutes because originally I wanted to have something based on Harry Potter ideas, but there's D&D for Harry Potter, there's Fate Core for Harry Potter, there's Pathfinder for Harry Potter. But Kids and Brooms, probably it's the closest without having to be like specifically with this magic, because I'm a nerd that knows everything, and like sometimes you are going to be doing half the decisions and you cannot even like memorize all the spells you can do. And you get a brooch. That brooch has the symbol of the academy until you get like chosen for a house. We have 4 houses, like in Hogwarts. Something I like dormitories or houses are good because that's the best way to make sure people are like they have their own thing. Like they have their own group and feel like, oh yeah, go Hogwarts, go Thinky, I don't know, whatever. Go Evil Morning's group. I don't know about Evil Morning. I left Harry Potter pretty early when like I watched the movies, I played the games, and it was like, yeah, that's it, I'm done. I have not watched like magical creatures and how to find them. I have good things about them, but I'm just like, nah, not my thing. I outgrown it, and now I'm more into Peter Jackson. But there's one detail that in this worldwide thing I decided to create, and it's the magic corruption, which is based on mainly many things. Hi, yes. So my corruption, I was deciding there's blood. I was thinking, oh yeah, let's make something that works for like blood or it's like magic illness or something like that, because magic has to have a price. So it's a course that it's like there's always someone suffering, but no one knows how to exactly get like how it works exactly. And they have like stages. I was thinking out what to do, things like that. So early stage, medium stage, and late stage. And this can be here at this point, and they just become monsters. That's how the monsters of the world exist. And that's something I was thinking out, Ruby. How do you implement like things like blood system of Twisted Wonderland and the Grim of Ruby in a setting that is like modern fantasy? Because they have bows, they have business, they have technology, but they don't have like the ultimates are like, oh, we forgot the names, but they have stories like that. So these are like many things, and it's like full like stress you have for having like overuse of magic sometimes, and probably problems with your system or something like provokes it. And you can be cured like 8 hours of rest with some concoctions, good diet, some exercise, you know. It's like having a normal sickness, but there's like 8 hours if you're resting. But if you are not resting, then it will continue for years until it gets cleaned. Like it's a bad sickness that it gets a bit in your body because you are overdoing things. And you need to be like drink water a lot because, you know, and to prevent worsening disaster, knocked out the person out and let them rest for a whole week. No need to drink too much water and prevent from using magic or being contact affected with magic. So the magic, like, it doesn't worsen or doesn't like go back again. And then when it gets to this level, it becomes viscous skin, transformation appearance, violent behavior, incapable of local speech, can be cured at this point. I think that's a good thing. I think that's the best idea I had. The throne like from someone who gets like that, and it's not like blood that it's like accumulated. It's just they have charms protecting, but doesn't mean you're going to be fully protected. And it's a sickness that it's controlled, but when it's not controlled, the outbreaks are nightmarish. And I did it in like worldwide thingy. So we have like 4 houses. That was something I was deciding because it was the best way to have characters, you know, have different NPCs and not me having like multiple NPCs, but I have no issue. Like upperclassmen, like reasons for them to talk to upperclassmen or reasons to have an upperclassman ally is that they're head of the house or house head. I prefer to use one word. The house heads and the prefects. The house heads is like one person, like it's like drum leader or like the person who rules the house of the student body. And then the prefects are like his second in charge, or their second in charge, or her second in charge, like 2 people who are like a one of and a woman who like take care of things. Mainly because you want to have someone of the each sex, like someone at least to take care. For example, if there's like girls issues, like for example, one girl is having problems with magic, you know, you're seeing her like there's problems with her period, things like that. You want to have a girl and the people who are like up, or for example there's been sexism, or for example there's someone non-binary and someone non-binary in the prefects, although they are both male or female, they can help. Usually they have like, this is LGBT also friendly, you know, and actually friendly to everyone as long as you behave. If you're like misbehaving, they're not going to like, not because you are being queer, it's just because you're being an a-hole. There's like there's no reason for being like that. Being a queer doesn't mean you can be very fast for being an a-hole. And if you're an a-hole in this setting, people are going to be like, yeah, no, bye. And I, as a DM, I'm going to be like, no. If you're being an a-hole, people are going to take notes. There's a fucking... I have a system when I do DMing, and even be by writing or by poem or by anything like that. It's a honor. It's like a reputation, and the reputation is going to be affecting you. If you are like misbehaving, if you're being stupid, if you just decide to fucking kicking the nuts to the teacher. I'm going to be taking notes on like, you know those things in Telltale games that, you know, extractor will remember this? Yeah, they will remember things, and I will take notes. And moreover, I have this wiki, which is going to be like a way. So can I watch the video to watch like it's in YouTube, so it's going to be later if you want. So yeah, in any case, you are the damn person who like decides to get in, be invited or something like that, and you just misbehave and do things. People are going to remember you, and trust me, even when you are not in there, they're going to reference you, and you can even get spelled. So be careful. And you have 4 houses, which is House of Knights, represents honor and valor, which, you know, characters that are like honorable, good issues that are like fighting for honor, valor, and doing things right. Like this cool good and evil part of the good, you know, people who are like always chivalrous and always knight and always good. This is a 5 for China, put like that just in case. House of Beast, which represents instant adaptability, which is like people who are more into like berserks and things like that. Like people who are like more hard to control. People who are like, they actually have a really good way to solve things, where their own skill and their own gut feeling more than, you know, brains and things like that. Doesn't mean they're going to be like, oh no, muscle bros or muscle like this. It can be like actually people agile or people who are like really smart, but they are actually really good at guessing things or checking people out or knowing your vibes. So they are not only like that, they can smell your bullshitedness from afar. House of Enchanters, which is represents creativity and mystery. You know, the artsy people, the people who are like charming all the time, the people who are like, oh, these have this vibe, so everyone is like into them, and they are creative, they do things. Hello, Bastian, and things like that. I think that will be the best idea. I will say the enchanters are the best of in terms of magic stuff. I will think so. They are like more normally the typical person who talks a lot. Hope your weekend starting good. My weekend is starting off weird, and my month as well. And the House of Shadows, knowledge and subtlety. People who are like scholars, people who are like close on things, or people who are like sneaky as fuck. I think they will be like the best thing. I have each one of them made their or a valor or knights. They have a name which is shortened. It's not going to be like House of Knight. Oh no, it's a knight here. Oh fuck. Things like that. It's much more easier to talk. Honorable duel is the leadership qualification. That's the only way to get like to become house head or prefect is to have honorable duel and win. And if they catch you having like tricks, like for example you are an a-hole and decide to cheat your way into honorable duel, they will not let you get in, because cheaters cannot be house heads or prefects ever. They are really into honor and valor. Moreover, you will be like you will see you badly, everyone. It has reflects on chivalry trials, but just didn't see it as simply tradition of honor. I just a placeholder of what the house uniform looks like when they have formal events. It usually uses a lot of white, blue, and black. And the knights are based in the paladin, fighter, and cleric of Pathfinder and the D&D 5e. Because, you know, I like to put like this, it's of the house in any case, then one like this searching can be used for D&D. Like they have that way. Express K1 also was an implication for this. House of Beasts, which are more like more native like. That's why I found out. And I haven't put the page for the house yet, but share by Safar or Sarfa. Sartha is based on Shere Khan from The Jungle Book, for example. And balancing adaptability, instinct resilience, how zeros for animal fables, children's training creature studies, and agility, thriving in predictable scenarios. They are really good. For example, astrologists will be good in this house. They're based on barbarian, druid, ranger, you know, only nature people and people who go crazy. Because barbarians go crazy. Also for enchantments or chanters, because it's much more easy to say. Creative and mystery. Written by magical childs, this attracts creative and mystical minds. Students excel in poetry, bring enchantment, embracing the unknown. They are like, oh, we don't know about this. Let's try it. Like let's find this. Alchemy Jewel, it's the best way to get like alchemy qualification. I don't have yet a name for the house get prefix. And the mascot is a phoenix, have purple and red, and they're more steampunky. I think they will be more steampunky. They will be like, it's my Twitch book, I don't know. I think they will be like the steampunk people. They are going to, like, designs look steampunk, but they can be also be the technology guys as well. Chanters are based and sorcerers, artificers, artificers, and wizards and D&D and Pathfinder. Like this, I gave a lot of thought, okay? It's only maybe something I don't quite trust. I don't know. And then, you know, Shadows, which the sensibility, reflecting darker mysterious stories. This also values intellect and quiet power. The students are skilled in magical theory and subtle spell work. I like them by having, like, the girls were white and the males were black, but both have colors reflecting each other. This is not run by me, but I was looking for ideas. This is the best way when I do DMing of things. I would like to find clubs or something that are based on that. Shadows is based on the figures of rogue, warlock, and monks. Because monks actually are people who they have their own way. It's not only just I know how to throw punches. Monks are because they are secretive societies. If not, they are fighters. I picked this. I did a chapter as a decision, which is game I get. And this always like this. 3-year student, house of fathers, things like that. So where is the thing? I was looking for it. Won't system without light. Yeah, they don't exist without light. That's why nights exist. What? Not cheap as I get. I need to put his brother. His brother is from nights, for example, and he is a 3rd year student who works a lot in information collection and moves a lot of threads around the school. And he has always some bird next to him and has half-fae things. Why I say half-fae? What is half-fae meaning in such chapters? The World Trade thing, I think it was. I think it was Terramida. Terramida is evolved. And I decided to just, this is what I have. Humans, demi-humans, Australian, animals with varieties, like it can be any kind of animal. Mer people, Fae, Mixed Plus, in Chimerae. Not the same Atharian as a Mer people. For example, Atharian will look like Nina from Commando. And Mer people are more like Little Mermaid thing. Or sirens. And things like that. Well, and that's the setting. I will like system power of the wall. This probably systemic professions as racism and sexism. In your version of world, perhaps Mike has made all the police and festival will reach the distinct to good titles. Perhaps the gentes just have been always accepted for no reason. Then what? Why should be otherwise? It's not really exists in the world, but it doesn't show up in the narrative, the same as in the world in the all. That's season 6, but there was a community for this particular class and whole created. This one Vigo tree. Just like it's like it does in the real world. This case talk about made NPCs made themselves happy with and believe as chapter flows for them or through the opposite whether the NPCs will have them. It's similar to nowadays. They are like there's a bit racism between the species because you know humans. I'm going to buck joy. What do you mean, boys? Buck joy. Stores and encounters in the world. If you choose the option, check them will probably spend much more time battling systemic oppression and sticking to the moon. Fight, like see, it's fantasy oppression against fascism or regal decisions of magic. I like this. Join Discord. I'm back me on Discord. Okay. Chapter creation, select a trope. Make a trope selection. But the thing is that I will say that you can do a trope if you wish for. I think this but I don't like the people if are doing a trope if they don't feel confident with that. Why backspace to enter? So close. What? I don't know. Let me check. Oh, wait a second. What's going on? I got this. Let me check this. What's going on? I got DM as well. Okay. Sorry, I was checking the DM, but just in case someone else DMing me, but it was just my brother being annoying. It was like, guys, next time my brother like bothers me in the middle of stream, I'm going to just mother him. We live so apart, but I'm going to just pick up pickaxe and throw it in his face. Hey, get some brooms. Yeah, get some brooms. And to check the rest of the group. What I like about this is the stats. The 6 stats are simple. I think the kids and brooms makes it easy. So brains determines what my character is, how quickly they solve problems, how they did right on the day in school, or how quickly they solve academic problems. And there's a hidden door in the room. I'm going to play with live in my architecture class to find it. Things like that. I like the idea that these are the smarts. Brains are like what makes a person like being smart. And trust me, you don't need to be smart properly, but you can use it to be the smart of the room. RAM is with strength. How well they can fight, it doesn't tell how they fight, but they can do things like physical damage they can take. And how intimidating they are. Like more muscle, more brawn. Okay. Fight determines how good to combat and character, whatever weapons or fighting skills such. Also they are able to learn how to use new weapons, fighting skills for easy given proper training. Example, I made plastic clock this bully, so I'm going to swing his yoke. That's actually a good way. I would say fight is if you are more into fight smart than being like intimidating, because you can be all muscle but you cannot even like know how to do a proper fist, while you can be like musculous but you are like knowing how to do a quick job. Flight determines how fast the character is. I was still debating their problems. Literally, if we could. Oh my god! Okay, this is good for making someone who can love. Like, if you're good at gaslighting, I think you will be good at flight. It'll force them to trap both physically and verbally. That they know how to gaslight. You can use this to make a gaslighting character. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. I roll flight. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong. Charm determines how socially adept character is and how good they are reading the emotions and other traits of a person group of people. With high charm, child will be able to talk themselves out of toxic relations and good ones with relative ease, within reason. Oh, Oh, this is like the empathy skill in Fate Core. Fate Core Fate is related to empathy. Empathy is a way to learn how to with a single glance you can see how someone is feeling. But you can also use it to snap people from panic attacks or anxiety attacks, or make them focus, or make them like lose all fear or something. Or at least within reason, like make them, for example, if someone is like facing a spider cave, and one of the characters is severely arachnophobic, and you need to walk them through, you can actually just use them and find ideas to make them like, let me just blindfold you and just follow my voice, pick my hand, you can do it. And the charm person can do it more than anyone else. Like, it can be the idea of putting there something there or something like that, but the charm person is going to be the one who actually makes someone have the trust to do that. And you like that. I like that one chapter. Great. This experiment has hard to make attractive emotionally and physically. Characters we have great will be able to split people level ahead in the worst situations, and will be able to keep their cool even when they push out. Finally, this thought also determines how street smart a character is. Oh! Oh my god, that's actually really good too. This is like... And so you say that empathy is a double-edged sword in some cases. It is. Don't reveal my things. I'm going to use that. If someone with charm high, they're also going to suffer. Because they're going to be... Oh shit. Like, oh, you want to be empathetic to this person, you're going to reveal things that it's going to be bad. Or you're going to suffer the things. I am not bad, I am an evil DM. Not that evil, but can I put it in? Great, it's good. And you have to put each one of these in each of these. For example, a chapter can be good in this and bad on the other thing. Let me just do something meanwhile. Where is my drive? There we go. I have a drive which I have to share with me. I think it was on my unit. I think I have here. Yeah, there is by the way in base server there's a full-fledged. Like, this is not the way, but this is not it. Where I saved like these guys? Is it on the other one? In the other place? Let me check. I forgot where I saved Kines, because I use Kine. There we go. I don't think it's open. No. I don't think it's open. Fuck. I didn't save Kines. Fuck. But I think I take a photo and take up plenty today. I need to finish up my chapter shit. Yeah, it's easy. For example, I am doing the trope thing. It's good to base your chapter in if you don't want to be like one specific thing. But you can use it as a base and then change things and start or things like that. Head. House. Head. Shadows. It's this and it's like H, it should be like 18 pronouns. Yuhei. It's good to have pronouns in some things because when you are a DM and sometimes you have like not much, you cannot know exactly the gender they give you. It's like, I don't know how to call this person if it's a girl. I don't want to tell them a man and then it's a female chapter because they're a female or something like that. Like, you know, not assume the gender because of the chapter they're playing, because I have played male chapters. Plenty. I like the fear and motivation are good to have for chapters. Headbutt. You know, it's just that I love to roleplay when I do like chapter shit for myself, like when I roleplay D&D or something like that. I like to play Twinks. Galtia's charge, I love play a lot of Twinks. And I have a lot of Twinks, so... For example, in terms of Arcane, it will be like 20... Drinking water a bit. 20, D20. So you have D20, D12, it sounds being impressive, so learning about this... Brain says this, it should be 20, and Great, it should be 12, Fat should be 10, below average, it should be Flight, no, this one, 8, 6, 4. For example, this would mean that the character will be a smart ass with really good mental ability to compose themselves. Like they have really good endurance and good defense. And more over a good mentality, a good brain skills to think about things. I need to move a bit myself. I am too big on that. What the fuck? What else can I say about this? Yeah, and it shows that it's good at fighting. It knows how to fight properly. Not like best, but he knows how to fight properly. Has abilities, a bit of ability to do things right. Like for example, they can do things properly. Like for example, I don't know. Let's say they can talk things out, not like they cannot gaslight like they do with Flight. They're bad at gaslighting, but they are not that bad. They are awful in physically, for example. And you're like, every 6 tokens you begin with 3, and every time you fail a roll, you add 1. I think these are like fate points. Fear, motivation, description, grade, Broom, things like that. Okay. Smart magic. Okay, this is what I can do. Tractor, great. So upperclassmen is 15 to 20, but because the system we thought. How do you feel about physically capable men with eyes of star, heart of gold, and fumbles in the most social situations? That's the best thing. You will win, like. You will be like, you are good. You look like that's a good way. It's a himbo that looks like not a himbo, but it's a himbo. Handsome boy, a bit like not good with things. In social situations will like going flaming all over the head or like messing things up because they don't know and they panic. Things like that. That's actually really good because everyone will be like, oh shit, what the. I thought he was the brains of this place. No, he's not. What do you mean? He's not the charming one. He's not the one who works with this. He's not the one who like can do this. That's a good chapter, to be honest. The chapters can be, I think for the players, can be choose if they want in between underclassmen or upperclassmen, depending on their like how do they feel with this. For example, upperclassmen I think will be mandatory in second year in any case, but in first year they can be upperclassmen or underclassmen. For questions, which upperclassman gives you, what was it? He was the upperclassman gives you a bonus, right? Underclassmen get instant strength, which means that they can spend 3 of this, and they can get away within reason from getting scolded by teachers or like staff or their superiors. For example, If you're in shadows and you messed up something that could put bad mood in shadows, and you're from Magiat of Kane, he might forgive you if you spend 3 TA without needing to roll anything like that. I like that hobby. And when rolling sub checks, resize rat checks, and your classmate students add +1 to the fight and charm checks, as they are fast and likable. Enchant the classman student wants to write their private class in the space provided in the chapter sheet. Also come up with a name for the teacher who did just that class to share later. That will be like if you are going to be like collaborative work for making that, but the thing is I like to have the whole thing because the naming things is one of my passions, to spend 3 hours in behind the name and just check like names that go on par with the chapter. Because means it's trained in. Trained in, it's another start, and let's go with this. So they have fight and everything. I color it. And the spectator is unfair by mainly because their own power. It's like the Malleus Draconia. Okay, here's the reason why Malleus Draconia. Come here, baby. Where is this? There we go. Chapter grade. See, to be trained in. So we're going to put here trained in. And then ... As they're pugnacious in the prime, bright and brown are +1. Stats magic. They have +1 in bright and brown, I think it was. Bright and brown, sorry, bright and brown. That will be the best thing, okay. The nations of pride. It just was claiming to write the favorite class in place provided shit. Also come up with a name with teachers that class later. Social light. I'm not caring too much about the house the chapter will be in. To me, the stuff like this is what you top chapters that can naturally fit in all subject cliques. And the fun is the chapter living up to defying the preconceived image of those cliques. That's the best way. To be honest, all of the houses have like a wide variety of ways that you can be in. For example, people who are like in Beast are more instinct, like they are more instinctive, like instinct people. But you can say that it's your gut. You have really good gut feeling on things. And that way you will make main click for that to qualify in. Whilst, for example, shadows are more like sneaky people. People who are like hard to read, hard to find, hard to understand. People who are like more secrecy into things. They have their own thing. And they say there is already problems. It's a way of resolving problems Harry Potter has with his housing system. The housing system of Harry Potter has no meaning like later on. How come Hermione is in fucking Gryffindor when she has the brains of a Ravenclaw? I will say, like, why does anyone illustrate what anything Slytherin does? The problem is that the writer was awful in writing Slytherin. Slytherin is supposed to be the best team players of the groups. They are the best playing with each other in like group mentality and being together like they are a group fully loyal to itself, not violent but loyal to themselves. That's what they show. Loyal to the bloodline and loyal to their ideals. But JK just decided to say, yeah, no, they are both a bunch of bad eggs only there. And that's something I hate. Shadows is like the Slytherin of Tenamore, but. The whole thing about Tenamore and Slytherin, like, Shadows and Slytherin have one difference, and it's that Shadows can be even a good person who is like Robin Hood. A Robin Hood can enter the Shadows. It's not technically evil, because it's the protagonist, but you know. Or for example, a character that it's more like a good person, that it's just always looked down because no one can see them. For you also Slytherin rap better than the metal material. I mean, it's true. Even porn does better, my friends. Better like representation to Slytherin than fucking the source material is awful to Slytherin. And trust me, I am someone who loves Slytherin in design of characters. But I don't like that they are always like bad and evil. Like, dude, what the fuck? There should be like good acts in the Slytherin. Not everyone is a fucking into magical Hitler. Oh, that's kill I'll not fear my blood. Excuse me, sir. Everyone cannot be pure blood mage. Because, you know, that will turn into incest, you fucking bastard. Some flows. That's like the different species, like, have things. But they don't matter, so you can't be anything like that. There will be negative implications, but, you know, just work. Yeah, also remember to make magical word things could be immediately really accessible for a chapter with ability. It doesn't really up to what you want to access to be quite comfortable with. Yeah. Like, let me tell you something. Why is the name? House of Shadows. Turn more. Okay, this guy, Gavin de Molay. Gavin de Molay, it's the headmaster. He is based on a searching character. One of which is kind of great rating for Wasteland characters and Slytherin player characters. Yeah. Out of full tradition, yeah. There's a character that is like the headmaster is blind, but has a lot of like powers. Like he has a skill that lets him technically see the world. That's why he knows magic is magic. He was born blind, but he can do shit he wants. Also, the master is based on one character I did for one shot. Types of magic. That's good to know, but influencing, making resembling person, emotions, stories, and circumstances. That's good to know, like they have like things good and bad. The ones are like +1 into 1 form of magic checks discussed in spell checks. For example, which area holding, that's good to have. The core gives you 10% in one plus in another one. So you can have like a better idea of I want to be focused on those two things, and that will give you enough optional long bonds. And you have to do, you must have 2 elements to compose it, so you can have like 2 +1s in different things. You can chat the hello, how are you? Ignicity is also matcha because there's like
Yavonian just redeemed throw.
ouch. I hope you don't mind my characters being part of dueling because I love the magic duels. There is going to be a magic duel, like the magic duels club. And there's not only magic duels, there's also fights with people who has like swords and weapons. So if you are, you know, if you know that you are into duels, like it doesn't matter. It's not only duels of, you know, the dueling in Harry Potter. 2-3 strains. Non-soccer restaurant. Yeah, the dueling thing, Tinamor, is that there's people who are specialized in brains and in magic properly. While other people are more in brawn and in fight with like physical as well. But if you're a mage and there's someone that specializes in magic, you need to actually face also people who are like facing you with magic and physique. For example, someone can be really fast and physically moving, but you are good in magic and you can learn how to do bad things against them. I think that will be adding more flavor than, oh yeah, just casting spells. No, each person in the like someone can be there with a sword, like it's made of like, you know, whatever, of like a sword that is a bit broken. How do you say without romance? Because it's also how we have practical repeal that can be used as a wand. Yeah, that can be do. Can deal magically and physically with it. You can. You can do it well yet. And not mana, but not out of Ophiums. That's the thing. You can, because the knights, you know, the House of Knights is more specialized in physical combats and things like that, because they're more into fighters and things like paladins like that. So you can actually like have like someone with a sword and shield, and they use the sword like a catalyst and the shield as another catalyst. But it works as one single thing. It's like a fucking like style people like you know Jean like Jaune from Ruby, like that. Think that they are like in Ruby in terms of adaptability of you can do things. It's more in terms of that. Hello to chat. Hello. Not me saying hot to Twitch. Brooms exist and I like them, and you can tune them. I don't mind that. Like, what I mind is not the name of the brand, like whatever. What I want is the sub-description of you have to check the main mechanical list. So for example, a confident person with range checks. And it's just because it's not going to be like defining you, but it will be the best thing to have. What do you want? For example, for Kain, let's say Kain, I'm using Kain as a base because he's made some Morgan Le Fay. Pisteria, and I will say one is Lilac. Hawthorne will be better. And the Grit, no, it's Charm. Gold, a mirror, it's a core. So that means it's going to be +1 in rolls in magic checks. So that means that this one has a +1 and this one has a +1 in magic checks. I will say you should have more in grit in terms of defending on fight, but you know, it can be also for charming people. It's amazing Morgan Le Fay. Why are you changing this? I'm really stupid. Sample of course. And the things. Then once, as long as you have one of these and one of these, all good. For example, Kain is not wand in the case, because you don't have like wands per se. It depends on what your chapter is. I am not going to ruin your aesthetic. Kain, it's going to be like, for example, their wand, quote unquote. It's more like a book with encrusted mirror on the leather and things like that, and on the cover, like Bill Schönheitl. This is chick, one of them. This is a war on how you fly. Yeah, if you fly inside the place and you are in cramped place, you're stupid. If you know an area and you cannot get lost, that's good to know. You might treat snap decisions as plan actions unless you are facing a fear. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Going to add this here. You might treat snap decisions as plan actions you are facing a fear. And it's the natural leader, for example. I'm going to use an example. Brand name. And put here hello. I'm going to put the official name, but to be honest. Then you can put the name, whatever you want. As long as it's something you can use. Usually, yeah, for him it will not be that. And now we have done this. Familiars. Some common familiars are the game is not naturally done indoors. It's like in glass and there's a brain of water. Okay, so if you pick a goldfish, the goldfish cannot open doors for you. But you can fish and get something there. This guy has birds. Raven and owl. He specializes in ravens and owls. Questions and questions. That's the best way to choose. Quick start questions for chapters you know. Roll a d20 in chapters you know. Positive for appendix D. In chapter and page 2. Negative. A positive and a negative. This is appendixes, flaws and strengths. For example, he has strength in, which is strength in. It's just one type of magic. Gain +1 to all spells of that type. So +1 in brains. For example, he has now +1 in all my spells of brains. That's strength in. What the fuck? Can I close this? I need other 2. When you thought you have other 2, I'm going to put in assuming this will be good for him. For example, you spend 2 of these, and within reason, I like that they added within reason. You cannot be noticed, you cannot be seen. She sees the house out of shadows. It should be the wise thing to have him dark. Then he has the ability to make himself not being seen by others easily. And you can choose another thing. This one's not connected with the bonuses after that. It's, for example, if you have trained in master it, study in this thing, that means that you're gonna have like all these into one thing. That means if you pick this and this for brains, they're going to only count this one. So this one becomes useless. And you have one star thing that you cannot have this. And I will say psychic link for terms of psychic link, right? Because he has this familiar and no one wants to know what conversion you have. The questions are answer the answers with the DM. This is something you have to tell me which questions you are going to pick. And the questions are chapter you know, positive. So where is the should be this roll d20. I like that you have this already. A 5. 5. What spell did structure teach you that you have never forgotten? These are relationship questions, by the way. But this is when you have characters in game, for example. Flaws. Judgmental. Where do you put the flaws? I think you can put the flaws, the description probably. Not judgmental. I think it will be why you bonding with your friend? What do you love when getting to guide younger students? No. Why is the trait that haunts you? Golden Child, firstborn caster. How did you first discover your magical prowess? And you answer, answer is not to make a checker. I want to make them well-rounded and practical. I want to say the symbolisms and them and their tools. That's the worst problem when you are like. That's the biggest problem when you are learning to do chapter in D&D or anything like that. It's that unless you want to make Max or Munchkin things out, checkers are usually like normal people. You have to think that they are like your common people that you see day to day, but they are involved in some place. They have flaws, they have things, but they have different skills. They are not focused on one thing. They are not focused, oh no, I'm only good at doing spells. No, they can actually have like really good muscle and really good things. Go to this. There's key flaws that many people who want to do character list well round is that jack of all trades, master of none. And that's something that many forgot, that being a jack of all trades can be good. Master of none means that you're not going to be someone who is going to be able to surpass the expectations. Like, it's tough to make that character because that means that when there's something that well-rounded is that it has all the things. It's like they have a really good concept around them. They have a good idea of what it's everything. So this is something I did for when I was doing the whole concept for, you know, for our dear thing. And I'm going to sorry because I'm going to share a bit of the Twitter of the YouTube. It's the TRPG standardize. So what you say, I don't really TRPG. I did this too. I can have this for people. The number Academy is a precise invite only high school in Terramera, will fill with magic and totally living in modern era. More fantasy, okay? With myths and legends are most forgotten, many still live with the threatening corruption disease. Neglected people since immemorial, an illness that can make someone into a monster. For a new year, no new year starts in Chernobyl, but many accidents, problems arise. Continuous things filling the dreams and so but making people corrupted on school runs, but secrets also schools held. And for example, perfect prefect is this, and then you have this likely strange you can build. Cocky judgment on how to have that, what do you like getting this, and these questions you can answer them. But why is kind? No, this is kind Maget, there we go. Based on very good and morally fates, another student always seems to control other students almost like an ninja rush. He doesn't care about the people who are useless, so unless he sees them bullying you, he will roll his eyes and then even teleport you away from him. He has faith from his mother and sister, and it's really good from using magic in general, but awful physically and no stamina. He is great in his allies or friends and has a younger half brother, in the school that he despises because he's the golden child of the family. Parents board states off with his father, family oriented, not letting his brother get him bullied. He despises his brother, but he is only one person who will bully his brother. Like, these things are like that. Like, I am the only person who will bully my own brother. Fuck off. That's more the thing of kind. Rumors. This is something I always do when you want to enter in my D&D or any campaign or any DMing. I think I am. Even a one-shot. It's rumors. Positive truth. It's like it has very good skills to stop someone in the theory classes. Just you need convincing to help you out. Negative skills. He could be valedictorian in his graduation, but his physical education grades are low. There's physical education in this school. Uncomfortable truth. He snores really hard when asleep. A conic rumor. It is told that he has already laid a job in the magic industry after graduation. Funny rumor. A character accidentally exploited a potion in his vicinity and turned into a dog for a whole week. He was really fluffy and everyone wanted to hug him. Uncomfortable truth. They say that once he fainted on a physical education session, his brother got called to help him in the nurse's office, but his brother accidentally got distracted and was moved everywhere for a whole hour. Imagine that you are like knocked out because you cannot even like move a muscle and you're like completely dead, and your brother just got picked out because they wanted him to take him to the nurse's office and do things because they're family and things like that, and they know the medical history in any case like that, like any allergies or things like that, they can be there. And your brother is like, okay, then proceeds to walk away and forget that he has his own brother on his back. Oh my, today it's really thing. That's a thing that you like to do. Like something that is like, do you remember when this happened? And it's a rumor to say because no one knows. Favorite food? Bullabetta. Let's favorite food, carrots. Something that they despise when they're like eating in the cafeteria and they're like, no. Please, no. Pet peeve, dumb questions. If you are gonna ask him dumb questions, he's gonna roll his eyes and hate you already. Hobby, book collecting. Club, board games club, for example. He has a board game club. He's in the board games club. He likes to play his chess against people. And then there's the other chapter, which is Sarsa or Sarbesh Safar, faced in the figure of Shere Khan, Jungle Book. Noble, his family owns territory with great part of the jungles and forests in his home country. Prideful demi-human who is racist against humans, declaring their only prey. Cares for his people and has a good network of those intimidated by him. Hates big groups of people in general. Will step on others if needed. Has a bunch of burn marks in his body and a scarf of fire. Don't try to intimidate him with it when you're in fire, or you will face his anger. Perceived truth, he actually rallied the department of the universe from the humans and won on the face there. Was a spell for a week. For breaking the arms of a human who was too disrespectful. He's a racist bitch in humans, for example. Uncomfortable in truth. He has a broken leg unable to run for long. Reconic humor. He has a support group for other demi-humans and their demands. He accidentally, funny humor, he actually said yes that to a teacher trying to be sarcastic and everyone laughed at him. Comfortable truth. First one sleeping. Favorite food, mincemeat. Least favorite food, garlic. bad peeve. Humans itself. Hobby, school grounds patrolling. Insert a club, insert Quidditch kind of game. I'm going to think about Quidditch kind of game. This one, okay, let me tell you the truth about these chapters. They were like the NPCs I had for the Twisted Wonderland based chapter. We don't talk who this was. If you know who this Vtuber was, yeah, he's filled. But I needed someone to do for Shirkan. Lothar designed and things like that. I had the designs for the chapter. So that was the whole idea of what I designed for that, exactly. So for example, this will be the kind thingy. +1 in that. And that will be almost there. Like, you need to do only the questions and you have your chapter shit on. It's like that. Give a fear and motivation so people can actually work with that. And that will be all. And this is for chapters, for relationships in chapters, I think. Let me check this. Yeah, chapter was scratch. So what's the classes to be able to take? Just 3. And there are so many, of course, any conversational classes you may attend in the school that I can tell you a lot of them can be whatever you wish for. Skill bag, it's like whole things that you can add inside in your inventory. Fears, something that can be there. Motivation, full name. And this is to do between each other if you are like already starting the thing. Changes to your chapter close multiple versions, yeah. Start checks and lucky breaks. When you play anytime you do something, you run the risk of failure. The GM will set numerical difficulty for the action. You will then roll a popular that start and die and check the value of that die against the value of the difficulty. Okay, it's like D&D or like Fate Call. You decide one number and that number tells how much you passed or you failed. If you roll maximum value of the die and isn't enough to succeed the check, you have a lucky break, meaning you re-roll the die and add the maximum value that you roll to the first time to the new roll. You can have multiple lucky breaks in a single check, but as soon as your total is above the difficulty, you have to stop. So if the difficulty is 6 and you roll a d8, you start. Detonate, nothing happens. When you still have rolling the d4 for that check and follow another 4, you don't need to keep rolling. Lucky breaks has narrative implications that will address on narrating the result. The chapters it plays have even so far. I like Sakuranos because it's going to be the Queen Bee, future Queen Bee chapter, like the chapter who has ambition of becoming a Queen Bee, like Regina George. While your chapter is like someone that tries his best to survive right now with all the things that's going on within him, and although people like hard to understand him, it reminds me of Maud, of the sister of Pinkie Pie, one of them. It's someone that can feel emotions hardly, like you can see like hardly see them, but they feel a lot of emotions, but they don't show them. And that's something that it's someone that it's going to be a challenge for other students and teachers and people, that it's going to be like, oh shit, is he real? Oh shit, what is, I think he is feeling bad, but they don't know. And I don't know. But the thing is that I like the chapter itself. It's a really good chapter. And I like both chapters. I have idea of Justice's chapter, but I only know the aesthetic, but I don't know the feelings. I don't know what they're gonna be, how they're gonna be. So lucky breaks is like if you roll the maximum number you can re-roll again if you haven't made this difficulty thing. just in case. Keep in mind the most you can roll bonuses will break this pain 20, and the numbers are truly unlikely you remove those. However, it doesn't mean that the difficulty can be higher than 20 in the cases that it seems impossible for mere mortals. I'll say values for doing those check things while you can take 8k, skill check space 32. A start for check. Okay. So 1 to 3, it's a test for success is nearly guaranteed, except in extreme cases. If in cauldron, complete an assignment, okay. 1 to 3, 3 to 6. Next success is likely for all but those who aren't skilled have a low stock in the fail. Okay. A chance for success is certainly for those very skilled at it, but not who they aren't. Like you. 2 to 12. Chance for success is impressive, but it's better for those skilled at it. Oh, so that means that if you're excess, and that doesn't mean it's going to be such hard unless you have a really wide roll. 13 to 16. Chance for success is extraordinary, but decidedly possible for those who are truly skilled at it. 17 to 19. The chance for success will be incredibly impressive. GS2, nearly guaranteed failure. Task 20 or greater, just with only the most incredible claim and possibly succeed. But if they succeed, it will be the most impressive thing the person has ever done. It's only guaranteed failure. Oh. Oh, it was a Steam. But I like this design of this like it's better explained than in Fate Core, which they say, oh, this is like impressive, like this is godlike, and it's like that, and it's like this tells you that how you should think about this. Difficulty by week for 1 to 20, like in D&D, you have to think about it. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Like if you're not skilled at it, like for example you have D4 on it, you have a D4 in brown, for example like Kine, and you want to do a check. The good thing is like 1 or 2. 1 means it succeeds is completely natural, unless you have a -1 and it's like what the fuck. And extreme cases is good to know to have this. Plan actions and snap decisions. Plan action. Numerical difficulty that choosing skill checks. Plan action snap decisions. Plan action skill checks when you have time to think about best course of action and perhaps work with your friends. Your study hall working difficult problem set is definitely planned action. If you need to pick a lock and get into the classroom with no one in the hall, it's a plan action. In short, plan actions are the conditions that is optimal to achieve something. I see. Oh shit! I almost skipped myself there. Oh. I hope they didn't waste on the. Perfect. So, plan actions are the optimal situation. Not there are things like you are doing a heist or something like. Thank you so much for that. I am blowing my nose a bit. Allergies are killing me. So plan action is that you say the problem with a particular stat, the game has an difficulty, and you have to use your own things. You have to say a way how to do it. For example, if you're going to break in with some right tools, or might muscle it, or crack the safe, or chuck his body somewhere to place the safe freaking skills, you have to choose what is the situation to choose that perfect. Because you have time to think and react calmly, you might either roll prepare to die for that stat, or might take half the value of that stat's die. For example, you have a d20 in flight, but you might choose a score of 10 for plan action involving fight instead of risking a roll. Oh, so that means that you can do they do in in, I will say, Saku!
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
With 6 viewers.
Nobody expects a Sakurano. Hello, Saku. We are just explaining things of the start on how to do kids and Brooms. Let me just do the shout out to Saku. Shout out Sakurano D. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be lost. No, lost. No. You are the one who lost. You lost the game. No, please don't remember that. If you don't know what the game is, go check it. And you lost again. Okay. Saku already hates me for doing LOL! Saku, it's completely a hack for knowing you're getting knifed. Trust me, that's a snap decision. Because I'm going to make that shit as fuck. Okay, so planned actions you can do like they do in Fate Core sometimes in some tables, which or in D&D when you have passive like things. Is that when you have a high number, for example, you have a D20 in brains, like I has it with Kane, or a D12 in grit, and for example, you have the difficulty of 6. I will say I will announce the difficulty of it because people need to know. I will say that if you have like those difficulties and difficulty 6, and you have like a planned action, you can actually use it to do things. For example, I don't know, using magic to levitate something, or using things like things that are common and usual, they can actually pass it without even checking. That's still a good thing for a planned action, not a substitution. If the value of this roll is the maximum value of the die and is below difficulty level, the roll is like a break. So same die again, adding both values again together. This may repeatedly and change the roll the maximum value for the die. So you must stop when you have reached the seat or exceeded the difficulty. Perfect. After this fighting, where this is a lucky break, add any H bonuses to the roll. H bonuses will cause a luck break, since you're not using mic here. Any mic bonuses will apply. So +1, okay. You may also discard any number of your adversity tokens earned in any failed checks. Each token added is +1 to the roll as with H bonuses. This addition not prone to was a lucky break. Oh, so that means that since you have, like, for example, you have failed 5 times, there will be like an 8, and you can spell and take 5 of them to make a +5 on that roll because you really want to secure it, which is going to be like a good way to save before you're losing the whole thing. You must discard any number of... Okay. Well, the check test may also explain ability numbers to help you with the same benefit. +1 is above. I thought the main was already how the action helps the hype in your cause. And this is at the DM's discretion. Okay. Oh shit. I am getting the idea. So the whole thing about this, if you're new in terms of that, it's like giving advantage with your adversity tokens. That means that it's like advantage on giving advantage or help or helping someone in the roles. Like, you know, I am going to help someone to this role in the D&D and they have advantage on the rolling, or in Fate Core when you like have already like a situation and you have like those +2 things set up and you can use them, but you can use them one, and you have to narrate why they serve you, why they're useful. So this term, if you're in the group, and the group someone decides to lockpick, and someone is like the one who is lockpicking properly without problem, because you are like in an empty hole, no one's giving trouble, and you are like in your room, or you're like in your room trying to open up the case that you have there with your friends, and you are like, some of them are trying to do it, and you have TA 80, you have like adversity points, and the other person doesn't because they spend them. You can actually say, oh, wait a second, +3, because my character will be there, like using charm, will be technically helping the one who is lockpicking to take a deep breath and don't mess this up, and look at them saying, don't worry, don't mess this up. Remember that you can do it, and you can give them a +3. If the roll is greater or equal to the value set by the GM, you have to say this. You and the GM will narrate the next success collected collaboratively. Collaboratively. Fucking English. If you not have 5, the GM will recognition with minimal input from you. The greater the failure, the less input from you. The more it miss, the worse the failure. Also, there is one adversity token, which can be used for your rolls in case a value of rate of one adversity token for +1 roll. When things are dicier, you are under more duress and stress. You have to make a snap decision. Most ways the process works with the following changes. You gotta take off the value for the appropriate die. You must roll to see if you succeed, since it's a rush attempt and you cannot plan. I can't say English, yeah. Dyslexia cannot help with it. Second, although you may spend these tokens to help others, others players cannot spend the tokens to help you. There's no time for being kind and planning that creation requires. Okay, so if you're in a fight, for example, in a dueling club, you're fighting in group against another group, and you need to react because you are seeing right now at this moment that if you don't react or so something, you're going to get hit or someone is going to get hit, and you want to use magic or something, or you want to, rush and take that person with your body out, like smash them against the wall so they can be like pinned there and together, but you have to use round, for example, or flight. You cannot use the rules for free. You're gonna say, oh, because I have to name flight, I can have like really a 10. Now you have to roll because it's rushed, and when you can use the adversity tokens, others cannot help you because they cannot help you in that moment. You are doing something fast. It's like in fighting D&D. You can technically help when it's like normal, but when there's outside and like seconds, matter of seconds, you cannot use that. Although you can use a token for either kind of failure, the game should make consequences for failing the snap decision less widely and failing planned action. Naturally, when there's something down the line, the tension is already there, and you are doing something stupid. You are just about spot. On the other hand, when you have time to plan, you fail. It means you have decided to take a risk. That's good. That's for me. So, 15. Oh, it tells you can actually have negative rolls. Roll plus modifiers minus target. That means that this is like Fate Core. This is like Fate Core. Okay, it's like Fate Core. So if you have like the exercise plus 10, the roll plus modifiers minus target. So you have like plus that over the target line. For example, the target is a 10, and you roll a 20 with modifiers included, and you have 10 plus. The character succeeds smoothly and easily. It looks like the character is just showing off and doing the task. It means that you're like, oh shit, this is easy. Fuck, bum, and you can like show off. That's good. Plus 8 to fast 9. Character succeeds quite impressively. The GM's discretion. The character might have some additional benefits. Beyond success, but these will be inside, and you have been put in for pushing the game forward. Like, for example, you need to crack a code, and junior guys are hard into understanding what is going on. When someone like rolls a plus 5 to 9, can actually like understand the language. Like it's something like, oh, I can understand this code. It might have that. And that means that, for example, from +5 to +10 or higher, that means that you can actually learn how to read the code from that, and you don't need even to roll that if you are like that. +1 to +4, the characteristic, or like it makes the rolls easier for you in that case. The structure success, but not impressively. And if it's the gain above the beyond, its success could be quite limited. If present at all, like, yeah. You managed to open up the lockpick. You managed to lockpick and things like that. And you didn't make too much sound. Seriously, success is valley. Nothing surprising happens, and the playing of the game should nurture this to success skin of the teeth as possible. For example, in a hard situation that you are exact decision situation, and you need a turn to open up the lock. I'm using lockpicking because it's the easiest one thing. And you need to do it fast, or you're going to get caught because the teacher's coming like around the corner. By the thick of the hair, you are entered. But you have the inkling possibility that they might see you. They might see that someone has entered the room. But you enter. That's a good way. Like it has. I think that will be the thing. Like in Fate, when it's 0, it's equal or +1. I think 0 mainly. That means that there's a consequence. It's not a perfect success. It's not like I did it good. It's like you might have been seen, but you managed to enter. -1 to -4. The chapters failed. Well, not too badly. There might be some very minor consequences, but they won't be saved in the story. More like a minute or two. You should have tried and almost succeeded. Yeah, you almost got to open the lock, but the teacher just saw you, and they're like, "Don't do that, or I'm going to take you out to detention." Or you just get a detention for that day. -5 to -9. Sailor is bad. Not disaster, but there will be some short-term consequences that might lead to some immediate difficulties. Nothing that the chapters can handle if they focus on them. Chapters that try to do or have been forced to do something beyond their capabilities, and not surprisingly, they have failed. Oh, that means that character, for example, you're opening the lockpick, and you're in the snap position. I am doing the snap situation. It's like hard to do. They are opening the lock. You not only broke the lock and made it impossible to open, you got caught. And probably you will be charged with fixing that lock. -10 to -14. The failure is profound. There will be consequences for this failure, likely in keeping what we expected. But that doesn't mean that these consequences will be very bad. These consequences may use strong influence that cause important playstation. Usually, the chapters only find themselves fighting at battles when they debate of what they can chew, or because the giant GM has a good narrative reason. I can use this, for example, that I can make you fail to see some vital clue for the mystery that is going on around Tenamore, which is important to the story, but it was meant to never be found. But if you find it, hey, good for you. But if you never found it, it gets me a thing. Like, for example, you're using charm to check who in this scene is doing suspicious stuff, but the chapter has a thing, and the main bad chapter, or the big bad of that session, or the bad of the session is just really high on roll, and you need to like be lucky completely, or you're just not going to see it. -15 on low. The failure is started in catastrophic. There will be both immediate and long-term consequences. This failure, both and beyond, might lead to expected. These consequences may lead to serious changes in the story course of the long-term arc of the story, especially because characters should only find themselves failing this battle through total recklessness because the guild successfully put them in a strange and difficult situation. Yeah, like I said, It can be used to force people to fail in a certain way. Unless they are fucking lucky. Like it's like that will be like a really important thing that people can actually say, no, wait. Flashbacks and fears. You must make a... With this fear, you must make suppositions. You can spend the situations to help your friends. Spending and celebrating the fear, you might have to check all ups to administrate. Oh shit, so if you're arachnophobic, to maintain calm you already have a -3 penalty, no matter what you're doing. Everything of fear is present. So for example, there's a clown and you're afraid of clowns. You are really cannot, yeah, you only thing you do is smart decisions, so you cannot be helped. And you cannot help others. And you have a -3 already. Fucking god damn it. You cannot like pass it. Only it's for the instant, like it's something in the moment. This doesn't mean it's going to be all the day. Use the game what you want this spell to do. You can determine the payment magic thing towards the ability in this spell using the tables in 45, 55. Stop die. Successful spell. No, it's the failure. Okay. Okay, let me check. This is for difficulty. It tells you what classes you need to add from the whole thing. For example, magnitude effect. You want a natural magnitude, naturally happen. For example, a small campfire means +1 only. A campfire, okay, or moving something, +1, okay. Could happen more naturally, for example, thunders inside the house. Roger blending means the rules of reality. Reverse gravity, for example. Light breaking. They the rules of reality. Compress time. I am using terms of Final Fantasy right now. Tiny, small, big, in classroom bigger, massive. And this reminds me of the Hunter x Hunter forum I was in. So that means, like, for example, you want to repel a beautiful book that you want them to repel it, or repel like a force field. Or make a force field, like a small inside. Like, you know, in Fearin. Okay. You know, in Fearin, you know this. The size of this will be up. For example, this big, this level of big, like small size, or like more like this. Like having it like in this area, small areas. Each one of them will be a one tiny, a tabuk smaller. A person or smaller, this will be, this size of the spell will be small. Say if you want actually like that, natural can happen more naturally. Magnitude effect. Okay, it's like within a shield. You can expect instantaneous the moment you break, it's like that. Okay, but if it's like minute long because you went for that 3 minutes, +1. Space with a spell. Class 0. You don't have to scare so many times before. You're new to the spell, you never seen no one cast this one, read about it. Okay, that's a good vibe. So for example, if you are like Viren, let's put into question. I want to do this exact thing, not this one. This one, which is Viren itself. I want to do this small spell that Viren does, which is the ball of magic. I am doing this to analyze Viren right now. This. Bigger the presence, more the crash them. It's a +5 already. Natural, I will say it depends. This one, +8. It will be already +7. A few minutes, it will be +5, +8 for Viren right now. Experience mastered, +0. That means that it will be +8 for her to cast this thing, and 8 like. The difficulty will be a difficulty of 8 to cast this spell here. That's how I will see that it is. Now, this level, Troll Track, of course. Troll Track of that level. I have another big unnatural. It's already like that. It's on +8. Instantaneous. It throws instantaneously. +0. Clock. Easy. Master +0. It will be the same size. But it's the same like before, it fails or something like that. And I will say that the magic corruption will enter from here to here. From -5 to -15 or lower. If it's -5 or lower in the difference, you will have a stack of magic corruption. Physical damage. Roll attack fight against the defense rate of fight in the PNV. Playful, aggressive shot for Nage with someone hostile wrestling without risk of snapping traders. If some special weapons with magic may lead besides with hand-to-hand hit, mean treat like a spell hit or slingshot, or turn an object, may treat like white with hand-to-hand hit. It might die. Characters attack each other and misplace low can kill a temple or throat. Okay, that's a good way to say that. Yeah, you can kill someone with punches. Involving magic can be more things, and supervise magical fights and manipulation of the skill rules in countries with limited wars. That's something I will say it's true. Injuries are dead. Players on the game should not come. The difference between the roles and the mature amount to manage check resistance against the control and encounter. Injury start on the next phase. Defender's roll is rated or equals to attackers. Writes the defender writes the icon. Defender is injured. Injured, the spell dozens of the blows doesn't land at all, them enough to matter. Attacker's roll is greater by 1 or 3. Attacker special attacks, defender says how they do to mitigate damage. Only temporarily, a small horde. Attack explains that the attack and the defender explains how they respond. Attacker explains how this rally mitigates the harm. Attacker is right there by phone. Attacker explains the attack and honestly. Oh, it's a way. Attacker has control of the narrative. That's good. If you're attacking, that's a good thing. I will do The orders are not like completely decided, but I will check potions. Potions is going to be later when I do personally class. Spending money. And the classmates have to ourselves so they may have access to money beyond what's given to them. If they need to buy something, most likely need to find someone to get it for them. Under the right circumstances, they may have saved enough to buy a small item. Remember, it depends on the area you're living with. You don't have the wealthy strain. Say... You can save money and do works, that's good. Actually, everyone has a spec of having works if they want to. Like internships. They can do for, you know, for helping in the castle or something like that to get money extra. Playing multiple sessions. Fire safety. Yeah, we for example, no politics, no things like that. We are just having things fun. Real lines and brains. Topic I play don't want to dress in the game. And bail is topic occurring game as links of camera similar to forward script. For example, if I'm going to do this is something I usually do. Is that before starting like a party or for this and that, I want them before sitting that they draw the lines and the rails. They tell me, okay. And script change is good because you need to say pause, and that means that you just more like want like and those are good ways to tell someone that you are like something that, especially people who are getting traumas or things like that, they can use that. Such a craft the story. Location, this is more of me. Remorse, this is something I also added and they have. Topic, relationship questions, strengths and tropes, anything you think up. Personal, whole school conflict, worldwide threats. That's actually good ideas to have. The choosing one? No, there's no choosing ones in this shit. Anti controls in between dues, encourage to behave on. Okay. Shonen pays, this helps finding a stat check. Changing the rules, creating new classes, taking marks within seconds, sessions. That's something that everyone has to do. And that's nice, you know. Let me check. I have it's a good system for the as simple it is. Wait a second. Like, this was the original thing I had. Spellslinger. Why did I pick Spellslinger for kind? Oh, it also says me because I forgot. If I spell check, you have lost a negative number. You still lose the roll no matter what you do. You still lost to one minus one. That's really good. I didn't expect that. So. For example, the barrier of this city's barrier in terms of this game. It will be already a +5 for because no one has done it. And mostly because effect is instantaneous. It's a +5, a 5. It was bigger than that, so +7, +5, +7. It's already at +12. Relative breaking because it's turning the world upside down. It will be +7. So already it will be like at 19 in base level to destroy the cities like thingy. That means that someone has like, and it's a planned action because he has been planning and analyzing things. So she doesn't like have to do snap decisions. Oh my god, my money in no. My mom doesn't even like check what I told her. I gave her like the schedule and she just forgot to check that today. I was occupied. I was occupied. What the fuck? But yeah, I think that they will be like that. That this kind of thing, for example, flight, it will take a person to fly. A +3, +3, +6 in base, and it depends how much long you want to be flying the plus, and it depends how much have you use that. It's actually really good, and you have to actually, only people have to actually spell why you have it. Assuming 12, 180 to find mundane, but useful item in just writing. It's actually really good. Well speak. Quick game mouse with species you have knowledge of. Wealthy. Studying in master on. Resilient. This is actually really good if you're going to be someone who supports others. Don't spend 180 to actually aim with your surroundings. An NPC or the like. DM must answer honestly. Oh, that's actually really good. It's really good, guys. Conversations, 280. You need to ignore this. You gain the benefits of using your wand without having to wield it. That's actually good. Guardian, when defending color character from NPC, always roll both your stats to die and they might die. Then add them together, even if you're not using mic to do it. If you check files, you might roll with the magic way. Do you have some kind of growl stick spell that you can do on command? Quite smelly, up to you. Gross smell. Oh my god, you can make people think that everything's stinky. Is it going? 92 80 when you fail a check. That's good to have. Cool under pressure. You want to spend a spell to take half of your dice value instead of rolling on a snap decision. Actually, that saves a lot. Wealthy is against page money assault. You were any higher age bracket, for example, wealthy underclassmen was possible typical upperclassmen you have. A wealthy upperclassman will have the disposable income that typical faculty member will have. Wealthy adults are considerable to not want to worry too much about the money. They will essentially be able to buy anything and they will actually spend their way out of any situations. You can actually bribe people. Imagine being wealthy. This is something that you have to use for other people. Oh, sorry, get it. No, sorry, I haven't slept. You get it now. It's simple. I like that the game, it's super simple in terms of... Oh shit, I almost hit myself there. It's simple in terms of that you can actually do any kind of spell as long as you describe me the factors. I will have to do like a DM thing to check all of that. But in terms of things, it reminds me of... Oh wait, why is my model dead? There we go. I was frozen there. It reminds me of Fate Co. with some touches of other systems. Fabula Ultima, maybe? Yeah, Fabula Ultima as well. Like, there's things I will add for the gameplay in the terms of this. For example, clocks and things like that for battles that are important or hardcore. They don't have for 8 lands. What about the other guns? They have 2 dicks. Okay, no. Sunchars probably have the lungs and everything like bigger and more proportion. Like, for example, this will be where the lungs are and the stomach will go to here. This will be like this, the digestive system and the bladders and things like that, and this is where the pee goes, and the pee here and the poo goes here. I think the lungs and heart go all the way to here, so they have like a longer way down to go to the digestive system, and then the digestive system goes here. This will be the kidneys, and they go here, and this will be the balls, and the pee will be here, and that will be the way probably they will have. Let's enlarge it. You have massive heart and massive, like the heart and probably is bigger than normal human, things like that. That's what I think about it. Going to move this here, just in case I need to check, because my brother usually DMs me when it's not here. I have a problem that people of my family doesn't understand, that when I am working on my streams or doing things, I have my own life and I need to survive. Like, my mom has been calling me all stream to take away the dogs, and it's like, Mom, what the fuck? I just found out. What the fuck? Doing well in myself. Wait a second. Mira about the trailer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A fan project. It's a fan project. Something creative because I missed about players. Dan, I will mob whistle by half. Okay, it's a fun trick. I'm going to tell my Well, it's a fun trailer, but what the fuck? What is this? Stop the music for a second. It's a fan trailer. It's not real trailer. Oh my god, it's giving me my button time. It's fan trailer, it's not official, okay? It's not official, they're not going to do it. It's a fan trailer, you bitches. It's a cool concept for now. It's just files. Files alert, guys. There's no metabots. There's no metabots. Vision will be there. Smash. Ah. Oh shit! They announced it. Are you joking? They announced.
Let me smash.
Why Shimpena, Connie? I see Robin. I see Jade. I see Cowboy Dude. Is that Aventurin? It's Mr. Reka. Let me check. It's 5 stars. It's going to be Wind and Destruction. Who is that old guy? That's Boot Hill. What the fuck? Bad. That's Aventurin. Yeah, that's Aventurin. It's Aventurin. Jade and Robin. Okay. Aventurin, Jade, Robin, Boot Hill. I don't know who's those two. But yeah. Are you my master? My word is yours to command. I'll give you my all to bring you victory. Seba, and yes? Yeah. Okay, this is what matters to me. Longing to claim, feel limited access, from July 11. Okay, so I get him for free. Perfect. And he has unlimited break works. Okay. We're lucky, huh? Call me Narcel. Like, for us, we're not here to kill each other, so let's keep things civil. If we can. I like his design from Fate hasn't changed a lot. Not like Saber got her skill short. When her skill like goes up to here. And the 2K armor. But in exchange, he still looks like the best boy he is. Dahashi Takeuchi. So he's free. Bro break a 2-year jail and became free. That's hell you walk into. He is a quantum chapter the hunt. I find funny that it was the hunt always for female characters and now it's also a male character in there. Hey guys, when you say something for the girls, guys, include me as well. In the girls and girls, the characters is not much role. Thank you guys. You're swag. It is funny that the way they Excalibur, what the fuck? I am bombarded with the sword. But they didn't give me anything. Okay. Let me just check. What is Honkai? I'm so surprised me knew it to break works. He's fucking crazy. Portugal, no. Neither to speak English. Why is the English version? Espanol, no. English.
希望地を照らす命の証見るがいいクスカリバー
If it wasn't because there's final later, I will roll for her. I'm happy for him, he's also free. I mean, they give. Do you have a good idea when it's for free? Concerts got GG.
美丽
So, this is the fight between those two. Oh, that's a stream. What's this? Also a thing now. I think. Why is it? It was Honkai then. Honkai. There was Honkai thingy. Apart from that, Honkai Nexus, yeah.
嗨你好吗
Oh, Kiana!
我现在来到了一个新的位面这里有
Oh no, it's not Kiana.
事物
Wait, this.
也有
Why is Blight? What the? Honkai game. Stay tuned. I see Adventure in there.
嗨
I know.
你好吗
It's an essay, right?
现在来到了一个新的位面这里有好多新奇的事物也有新的挑战
They made a Pokemon game with Honkai characters. What's this going on? Anima and a Pokemon style game with characters for Holy Bars, AP, right? Fight with the pets. So it's Pokemon Master CX but with Honkai. And it'll be like Holy Bars, APs. Okay. This is something new. That's a cute style, Lily. Hi guys. What the fuck? Yeah. So Honkai actually added like her. It's in Penacony. That's the thing I know. Definitely Calamity came fucking in their head. I mean, yeah, it could be a dream, something like that, but what the fuck? Why is Aventurine and Jade there when they're both, like, into trouble? What the fuck? Okay, you put music back. Uh, hmm. What is going on with it? Like, I am trying to understand. Do you have any text details
There is
here?
no Justic 3 just redeemed color change.
Why I am blue? PS3 Vtubers. Why you cut? I am not yummy. They have this color. Totally not having here her wig next to my PC. I need to model it, but I don't know how to model it. Vtuber. I am already a Vtuber, but how much you make me drink, you fuckers? You make me drink so much, I will die. I drink so much, I will die with you guys. What the fuck? I am already a Vtuber thanks to you guys, you brats. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-bu-die, da-bu-dee-da-bu-die, da-bu-dee-da-bu-die. Wow! I'm blue and Anuna. Anuna of what? I mean, my skin is blue. You're thirsty all of a sudden. Guys, hold on, I need to pee. Looking respectfully. Guys, I need to pee. You know what? If you want bombs so hard, Bastion, let me just do this. Chap, open your mouth. That's my PS. It's mom's. They're calling me PS too. What the fuck I did? It was them. Look at them. They're fucking thirsty. That's disappointing. Are you saying this legal physics? Wait for Taverna. Wait for her. She has worse, like bigger legal physics. My mom says she has too many boobs. My mom is compared the boobs between Roberna and Inkvoice, and she's like, you know, the purple one has more booba. Who pisses blue? Me. Boobs is like ink. Yeah. Look at the like YouTube chat. It's more moderate and more nice, and then we have Twitch chat, which are like gooners. That's the goon cave. It's called Twitch chat. Oh, by the way, why is it? Okay, here. Yeah, we switch off every stream. Don't worry. You are the goon cave, while YouTube is the most well-behaved one. Perhaps because they are the goats. I mean, what? Which? Bunker cat. Yum yum yum. Which? I have to say, it's funny when I see like this. It's just like added emotes I added. No, if we suddenly go there too. No, don't. Solaris, no, don't. By the way, we have this. We added this tube because they were on sale. I don't know what's going on here, but they were like... I stopped liking these guys when they became a gunner factory. Which apparently Just in case. They are like right now on sale. I was checking at Need for Speed and this one, very good. I'm horny and lonely, that's me. I'm not horny, I'm just too lonely to exist. Battlefield Revolution is like a $2. Just in case. BBL, what do you mean? I have My Sims. I grew up with this. I have a story about My Sims, if you guys don't know. My Sims used to be one of my favorite games back in childhood. I have the original game. And My Sims was one of the few games I enjoyed like 100+ hours in my Wii. So I still have my Wii, and I don't know how to connect this to the PC and anything like that. And one day my Sims broke down, and I was sad. So I ran through all GameStops and any second-hand buy things and look for My Sims. I bought the fucking game for $20. God Shangle, what the fuck? I have never played it before. It takes 2 here as well, it's good. This is the best because you can fuck Garrus. And there's not many things. And these are all games. Pizza Frenzy, but this is not Pizza Tower. What is the Pizza Tower? I mean, like Pizza Tower is not the same. I'll travel, eh? Monster Con is here. It's like $13, just in case. Using Golden Idol. What the fuck? Until then, it's really good. Really? There's nothing good cool. Why it's the Homestuck universe? Did they do? Oh, it's based on. It's not from. It's just, it's just a fun game based on that. It's not official. This is a free game from Danganronpa people. What? It's a fighting game. Wait, what? Thank you so much for the subscription! Solaris!
Subscribed with Prime. Naya.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is Strive 9? It sounds always later. Little thing. Which, by the way, There's so many good games. Like if you like Ender Lilies, there's Ender Magnolia, which is a sequel. It's a sequel of Ender Lilies, but now with like other things. Yeah, Ender Magnolia. And then, if you like a Spanish game that this is a Spanish game because it's the Game Kitchen, and it's really good. It's Blasphemous, and it's really Spanish. This has also a sequel. Blasphemous is Spanish. I have one friend who met the people, and it's a really good game. Just in case, I have to check this one day. Which, by the way, they are going to update everything. Just in case. You can date the fun. That's a kitchen knife or something like that. Board game. And you can have everything to date. What the fuck is this? Chili sauce. Ready the fridge! Oh my god. I heard about this. This is actually the people saying this is good. Oh, this is a mimic guy. I like how they are. Usually these games are really good in quality. Oh, they have chapter packs for other chapters. But there is no Monster Prim 1. Where is Monster Prim 1? Why it doesn't appear? Like the original is here.
Alright, let's see here. Online multiplayer dating simulator with.
Oh shit, this is $3. €3. Chat, should I get it? To be honest, if I were to choose of these chapters to go to prom, I am stupid enough to go with her. She looks so mean, no! I've been playing them on Scan lately. It's also a new game opinion. This will get that weekly. It will get right in 7.35. Wait. No. It's still a fucking $60, but you know how many people refunded this game? They keep updating it a lot. Like, it makes me happy that they actually made better. I remember when everyone killed this game. The expectations were too high for someone who were trying its best to survive. I think that the example of what happened to No Man's Sky is that it will never work in any situation, or even in those things. It's not good to be like giving up more things and trying to make people not lose their interest by trying to improvise ideas so people can actually still talk about you, because probably that's was social anxiety working for the creator with No Man's Sky. But that's what happens with everything. That's why you're not saying shit or not even hype about what's going on with the Number Academy. Because I think that people don't understand that the hype has to be on level with what you're going to serve. If you give too much hype but you are not going to serve shit, people are going to be disappointed and they will have the fall for grace situation. They will love you so much and then stop loving you and hate you because you are like a villain because you're doing that. And people will resent you more. Whilst if you are redeeming yourself, like he's down right now, it's better. Just as you want me to murder you. Trust me, I will have harem. Harem is bad. Like, I think that's what happened. And many people actually nowadays still hate no man harem. You have no harem, you bitch. You are too lonely. Polycule is better. A stable relationship is better. You might want all you want, but if it's not stable, it's going to be a fucking shit show. Trust me on that. Don't look at like me. Like this is your face. You are crazy. I should check with this. Wait a second, I'm going to disappear for a second. A. There you go. Now I can work better with the mouse. I was using Blade Beater right now. I want to change the Blade Beater since I'm not going to do much. We're just yapping a lot. I like to jump a lot, guys. I am a japper. I wonder what can I do. How many chickens do we have here? We have a duck. 2 chocobos. Ooh. Sorry. No, that's another burp. That's her drinking too much water. I'm going to do this because I need to pee. Okay, I'm going to put here. Boing boing. So many chicks are growing. My farm is growing, guys. I have a big farm. I need to pee. Guys, I'm going to put you in the furnace field. I have a big ass farm, okay? It's called being stupid farm. Go slapping and go pee. Yeah, I don't trust you. You're going to cause a revolution when I'm out. That's why I have to fence you guys. Behave while I'm peeing. I love your music. Please behave. Why are you putting like water? Fuck, you're making me want to pee. Good PS girl. Fuck you. To be I have not gone to be right now. What the fuck? Wait, them. Okay, I will change. That's serious. Solaris! Fuck bacon. What the fuck? Shit, she's back. You're stupid as fuck. No, the place ran out of Boston creams. Oh no. What is a Boston cream? Explain to people who are like knowledge like defined by nothing. Okay, am I adjusting this? Let me go with this. Crème de donner du chocolat. Similar to Claire's. Oh, that's good. That is good. So smart. I am doing my thing. You guys are asking, like, are talking like I am not the range. They're good effect. Hey, what do you mean, this? Chat. Sakurano just wants to eat the filling. Not you, Solaris says. Chocolate covered cream filled donuts. Yeah, that's actually really good, you dick. What the fuck is going on? So, I mean, I think you guys are crazy. Maybe I cooked too much. Crazy? I was crazy one. Welcome back. Thank you. It sounds like this because your mind is in the gutter. Exactly. Yeah, that's why you're in the goon cave. So actually we are counting to say cold and cream pop. But what is cream pie, chat? Really best snack bomb. Why are you putting a kitten like me in there? I know the Discord kitten, you much. I wish I could have a snack, but my mom is going to murder me the moment I go downstairs. Inkvoice is gonna get the fuck off. Fuck off. No. I will murder you. I am not a Discord kitten. I don't have free nitro. I don't even have nitro. I have to pay my own nitro. I'm not a Discord kitten because of that. Discord kittens have nitro paid for them. Therefore, I am not a Discord kitten. I'm a bomb bitch. Are you trying to do me? What me? You had it. I had nitro, but it was my nitro paid by my money. It's not like I am. No. No one paid me never nitro in my life. Bitch. Trust me on that. I have never been paid nitro. I pay people nitro, but I never paid my nitro. I always pay my nitro. I never got. Someone paid it for me. Nitro has up doing the home challenge with the baby drink. I can't do it, I real. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with you, Saku? Let me check you. So you're Savi. No, I'm not a Savi. I just did sometimes give friends some things like that to friends. Oh yeah, Elden Ring, okay. Night Rain. Night Rain exists. Oh. You are crazy, Justice. I need something for my scalp. I think I have, do you know that what thing in hair, like when you don't wash properly? Probably have that. I need help. Sir, we are not going to do these crazy stupid things. Now, my question is this one. Oh, Ink, guess what? Where's what? Tell me about it. What do I have to guess? How long can I get pizza for dinner? Oh, that's good for you. What is the flavor? If it has pineapple, I have a gun. Here, wait a second. Let me look for my gun. Where is my gun? Where is my gun? I wonder where is my gun? Cheese. It's pepperoni. Pepperoni. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig pepperoni. You can pick your nose with that. You can pick your nose with oh, yeah, I don't going to do that for me. Peppa Pig. It's a Peppa Pig. It's Peppa Pig. There you go. Look, I am being nice. Yeah, what they're gonna say? Not Peppa Pig in your ass. I'm a Peppa Pig in your house, you bitch. Why I'm doing this when you just introduced the one to long wasting? What the fuck? I'm just waiting. You never thought about that joke. I am dumb, but I can do stupid things like that. Tell me someone who can do these crazy things without getting like the ick. Hey, that's a good one, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, so who is going to die today, chat? I'm so sorry, Justice, but I'm going to need to shoot you in the face again. Oh my god, I just improvised that one. Hey, what's Saku? What did you? No, not you. I was talking about the other guy from, you know, Justice. You're safe, Saku, unless you're gonna be punished. I didn't thought you were this kinky. But hey, we can adapt. Just please don't moan while we kill you. Justice is dying, okay. But you can take his place if you desire. What did you do? Really? You're gonna ask you? You're gonna ask me what did you do? And I did you a glance. That's exactly your sin, you fucking bastard. That's why people... Nah, bro, this is crazy. Bro, can you just please stop killing your own self? Like, for 3 minutes? I cannot hear my metal call. Into the packing room he goes. He's gonna get Peppa Pig. No, bro. 3 minutes, okay. Yeah, go to the gunning room, the packing room. We are going to put a strap on... I don't know. On Ludo? Bruh. I hit myself on that. Fuck. No PP confirmed. Fuck off. I don't want to hurt him. Which is different from not having a PP. It's actually a PP. No, I can have two with that. I mean, what? That's what he needs. 2 PPs. One for the back and one for the back so it doesn't... It hurts more white. You know? So it also doesn't hurt only horizontally, it hurts vertically. double dipping is... That's not how it works thing. Huh? But I want to cause the maximum discomfort with what? It works like I say it works, okay? I need to distract myself because thinking too much about the aiming for like a while it makes me hurt. Like my head goes spinning like right round. Wait, lol. You should put the music lower. What? I'm being nice. I'm just gonna Peppa Pig his ass and he's going to be like, oh my god, I smell like bacon. You guys are crazy, I love ya. Nice. What? Wild. Oh my god, Saku, I didn't know you like Monster Hunter Wild. That's something that someone likes, like Saku. Didn't expect you to be like such a lover of Monster Hunter that you will even take a monster like me in the hunt. Wink wink. Please God stop me. I wish I could stream it. I wish I could even touch the game. My PC can't even handle the game. You can't handle the game, stream. It must hunt you. I dare you. Bitch, you cannot even going to hunter me. I am too stupid. I'm like a popo. You know, like popo. Where's my license? Did you say most of fucking license? I mean, there's many things you can do. One of them is me murdering you guys, and the other one is like, being nice to you guys. Maybe rise again. But that means that you will rise my thingy. I don't have a thingy. You want to rise my pagan thing? I only have walls. I only have the desire to die. Walls doesn't even work on me properly. Rise the thingy. Let's go. Thingy. It's that. And it's like that. Maybe my bot wake up since 4 a.m. What the fuck? You okay? You okay? Do you need something? But I massage today? Yeah, I was wondering that. I got invited to an early morning collab. Oh, I understand. It's good to know. So I will need to get up so I was there. Oh shit. I hope you can rest. At least a bit. Because damn. I can't because I live with my parents, but when I will like do stuff for those things when I have to go up with others. That being said, that's a whole bottle in that cup. Hey, nah, that's enough. I will say it's like half of what I drink usually. If you guys need anything, ping me on Discord. Okay. Take care. Bye. Really, go rest. Yeah, you need to rest, or I'm going to bong you to your existence. Go rest, you bitch. Bitches need to rest, and you need to rest fast. Come on, you're wasting time. You tell me about me being dumb with things, but go rest, you bitch. I am daring you. Do you take your meds? No comment on that. I did, but you know. No comment on that. Not all of them, okay? Because I needed to buy them, but I forgot that yesterday and the other day were like closed. So that's the whole thing. Okay, bed care. Yeah, bed care. Go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, crazy. Which also comes with many things. Poor our poor Sakurano. Te la meto con la mano. But the thing is, for Saku, needs to rest, and everyone who needs to rest, go to rest. I'm looking at you, Justice. I don't know what time is it there, but I know it's pretty fucking late. And you are a nightmare to deal with in those terms. It's 11 p.m. So technically we can do the whole thing of streaming for the Tinamura Academy perfectly fine. That's good to know. I was preoccupied you were going to collapse one day on stream. Because you're always sleepy when I'm doing the stream, so I was like, what the fuck? Hope he's okay. He was fine. It was me who was mentally insane. Stretch. I'm stretching a bit more. Just drink. Look. It's good to have such a wine glass here. You know what? We could do something with this. Let me check. Can we pull something? Just I could pull a temple, but I don't want to waste the pulls because I want to save for the guy, like the ruler of the beast. You know, I want to save enough pulls into set for, you know, the silver card. But at the same time, it feels bad because this is going to be the last time I will get for my dear ortho route with the whole drawing. Like, you know, it makes me sad. I still know this. And chicken vision. I know. They have amazing gods. And chicken amazing artists, but no. Or, you know, because I want to have a budget idea of how much it works. But price like $1,000 for many arts, and it's a nightmare for me. I wonder if there's something like that. You want to game me timestamps? What do you mean trams? What do you mean trams? Are you talking about your poopy again, sir? Don't worry. Oh shit. I'm stretching myself now. Timestamp. Shake my head. Timestamp. What do you mean strange jump? I'm checking this out. Because if there's a good— oh shit, this is passive. Oh no, oh no. Come on, a nice place, can I help? No. I'm checking like cute ideas for this. Do you guys think? No, it's a sexy, sir. Are you going to look for? Into the more arch. Crap, emote. What the fuck is that going on in your head? There are so many that are good, but sometimes there are some like. When that's. Yeah. You're crazy, you know that? They have very nice cute eyes. Which one more art? No writings backwards. Welcome back. Oh. No, I am not the Tana. Fucking nerd. Sakuya's came in. Fucking nerd. You should be sleeping, you bitch. Oh my god. It just looks amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm checking modern artists, but some of them I don't like because the style is like not my thing. That's Signori Celesta. I also don't like the idea of having things I cannot afford. I know from Group 4, I think Winnie was one of those, right? Yeah, I think. No. It's cute, but not my thing. If I put for Vtuber and they put like Vtuber, it makes me feel mad because it's like it's not the same. I'm asking. I mean, I like these artists because they are the artists for that. And things like the studios that have many artists are good because they give you more options. I think many people don't value how hard it is to have like VTuber models. And right now it's oversaturated with people that do quote unquote VTuber models, but one of them don't know how to properly cut. And that's why I'm scared of commissioning people. Are you making me drink, you bitch?
Dissolucio _ Unito _ tree boost just redeemed.
I ain't going to drink them. What made me scared of seeing art for VTubers is that Okay, this is reasonable if it's this quality, but I am scared. I'm scared because of the level of cutting. I don't know if someone is good at cutting the model or not. And you like that? Like you just scared of the cutting level? I'm going to close this. Because some art can be amazing, but if you don't know how to cut, it's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Sorry, Mom, call. Don't worry. I was just chatting about the idea that Vtuber models, in general, they can be amazing art, but if they don't know how to cut, the whole model goes to waste. And that's something that people need to take care of, like the idea is that once you commission someone who doesn't know how to do cutting, it's going to become more and more like expensive. Like this one because of this one design. If I were to choose, Vampire was the second idea before the Goddess of Theft. Not because I like vampires too much. I like they did disclose the whole thing and they showed that. Well, Saint-Chan, I think this is Muni's. Muni 5, yeah. This is Muni. I'm gonna go check out. Mother V3. They are big numbers, big names here. With the lights. The problem is that we are playing Friday and Sunday. Okay. It's only the art. Rigged ready, it means it's not rigged. And it's like 600. Because uni, yeah. I feel you, I used to be in college back in the day. This is, I know this girl. Lucianaria. This is the cutest. Vitonji, it's like 900. It's not bad, the price. And I know that Aka does amazing because I know Brielle. But it's only the art, and that's the thing that... If I get the art, I will need to also see for a rigger. And rigging is fucking expensive as well. Because yeah, there will be like cheap rigging some places. I am scared of this price. Already, its full body model is 550 bucks with a PFP, wings 20 bucks, tail 20 bucks, extra horse, okay. For illustration, pets, things like lean. By what? It's 100 bucks. Details. Bust up model. Okay, standard rigging, one rigging, bust feature. Okay, I think there is a bit of problem of shading difference here. This one has really good shading, so they're different artists. I don't convince for the line art of this. I watch anime. I don't like for the line art. I wonder. Yeah, no, I see the problem with some of the quoting layers. It's cheap because it's only announcing one part of the price. The thing is that if I want to get a Vtuber model art, I want the hair to look nice. Like, I don't want it to look like I do. My hair. I want to look. I like this one model design. So it's what you like to do for me to tracking, PNG showcase, 3 basic expressions. It's actually really cheap at the same time. Let's configure immediately to use, but camera more curation, basic expression. Complex expression of a changed Carcel's wife. This is actually really cheap. Let me check, because one thing it's to do. I can speak Spanish. I like this design, to be honest. I like it looks like super stupid and cute. I will say I will commission this if I wasn't buying with money. 2 basic freaking expressions. Which is like going to like expressions and then that. I like this design for this because it looks super funny and crazy. Actually, this one is actually someone I will like commission for a funny model.
Alex Ovinga just redeemed throw.
Ouch. I was checking this for models like a funny. This one looks amazing. Done. Imposter. $500. But the quality looks amazing. So, what are we doing? I just think of the conversation. I was checking like to the models. This looks amazing for high quality. The price is good. Oh my god, I like the quality of this one. You can see the same rig and issues in both, but it's done properly. Okay, so the price is for half a body. Branch 1. Artists. Chell Regan. Play 1 Regans. But I don't understand which are the branch within. A bunch one are these ones. Oh! Not!
Just redeemed.
Pro artist. I want to check. Oh shit! They look so good. Oh, they know this. 3 people. Oh, that looks sexy. Net. I like this design because it looks good. Like a super. It is fine to find this one. Right, cheers. And this looks amazing. Which is this studio? I never seen it before, but they look so good. They look amazing. I could never afford this shit. I like them because we were. I like them because we were. Same.
Alex Ovinger just redeemed you.
This one has really good Viva. As well this one. Is she stuck in Viva? What the fuck? And chicken white the
Alex
chill
Ovinger
ones.
just redeemed googly eyes.
Hi! Oh my god, they have really good. Only branching out of the conversation they had before. I like this one.
Lucio underscore
This one.
Nito underscore tree boost just redeemed color change.
Now I am really weird. They have really nice visual design, this one. That's a harpy there. Oh, these are emotes only. They look cute. I don't know, it's like missing for me, this one. I like this one, it's an anglerfish. It doesn't look so amazing. Oh, this is cute. How simple and cute art style. That's I'm mad. Tries. Wait a second. Here, Akasupa Pro. It's 2,100. Oh, you're blue. Yeah, I'm blue. I'm sleepy. Why are you looking at me? Does the code change in this boy? No, it doesn't. I need to set it up for challenging the college boot boy to do the. My back is killing me. Now my Marlot is like peace. Look, guys, I have a full glass of milk. Full milk. I need to ring. Okay. And I have a nice glass. See, and now I can hold it without hands. Life is sleepy as a bitch. I should get some lights. Let me just check something. I'm going to put some lights in my room because the lights are out right now. And I can't see shit. Dude, I've been trying to not lie. It's almost like in 20 minutes I'm going to finish the stream. I don't know if I'm going to finish it late because right now I am bored out because I haven't like learned the whole system in a whole day. In one single like try. And then trying to explain it to you guys. You know, it's not hard, it's easy. Right? That's what people believe. Trust me, it's not easy. Learning a new system of any kind of thing like D&D or things like that, it takes a lot of mental strength. When you're learning to do, for example, D&D or Pathfinder, it's going to give you gymnastics, and now my head is like, okay, I can do all these things, what the fuck I do with this? I think that's something normal when you're like learning how to do anything like that, right? Go. What? Am I stupid for saying that when you're learning a new system, it's going to be a nightmare for you guys? Because I don't want people to believe that I'm always checking for new systems. I am doing that always. I am. You got censor, you bitch. That's what happens when you're too gooning. That's what happens when you're gooning to house, mister. That's why you don't. Yeah, that's why you don't have to click always when you see pussy on bio, you know. Sometimes it's a trap, and sometimes it gives you the problem of becoming horny, man. You know? Pussy in bio, why? I am not going to tell you. That's for you to find out where it is from. Good day, Charm. How you winning, son? I still remember the meaning of the kid with the manifesto, and then that is like, have you been clicking any posting bio? Nothing like that. What the fuck, kid? You're a fucking loser. Because it comes through their color wheel. Why else? It's a color wheel. For a change of colors. You never knew that? Don't worry now, you know it. I am excited for Chinamo, but at the same time I'm scared because I don't know. It makes me scared sometimes. You know, I've been scared of DMing for a while. It's been like over a year since I DM'd. Oh, apparently I have been learning one thing about the... I learned about RGB lately. Oh, really? Because it hurts your eyes, I know. Solaris, this is informant for you because you wanted to enter because of Siba. The whole limited banner of Siba, it's completely away from the pooling system, so that means that the PT cannot be saved from other pools. Like, if you pull right now, it's not going to be safe. It starts the counter at 0. So, yeah. Be careful on that. If you want to do that, don't throw your this and that because of that. Just telling you. That's good to know. When it Honkai Accelerate? Yeah, 11th of July. You still have time to farm and do a story, but you have no pools to save, like... on that. We cannot make wild color, and not only that, no maidens? Yeah, maidenless. Oh my god, they released already episode of Kuretsugi? It was today? Good at Saturday. Oh yeah, Kuretsugi Saturday. Is it out? Is it out? I want to see. I want to know. Because episode 5 is going to be like a bit of showing that Oshil exists. That like Oshil and Arshil exists. If you don't know, Kuretsugi has a really big plot twist some time ago, and that plot twist, when you are rewatching the whole thing, it shows that it has been heavily implied a lot of time. Especially in this arc in the anime, because this arc on the anime, it shows a lot of the foreshadows, a lot of the things that is going on right now on the manga. Now I'm excited to know what is going on with Seal.
Let me smash.
Let me smash. Why the fuck are you going to smash me? You're crazy, bitch. Do you want me to murder you? Thought so. Let me just check this. Why are you smiling like that? Are you creeping me? I should check who to wait now. Or to wait. I know Yomi is not streaming today, which is sad because, you know, no Yomi day to watch me while I'm doing food. But on the other hand, she needs rest and everything like that, and you know, that's what matters. First goes health, then goes community and things like that. One as a streamer has to think more about themselves than just give everything to everyone and just lose yourself. That's something I always tell to my friends. That I can sacrifice many things, but if it's going to sacrifice me or my health, I'm going to say no. And then Jamie, he's fucking crazy because she got like diarrhea from like an expired MRE. Let me check. Oh shit! I almost hit my microphone like 3 times in a row. I need to fix one thing with this. Yummy was there at the start of the stream. Yeah, Yummy was there at the start of the stream. And she's so cool. I love Yummy really too much, guys. I need to draw more. But to be honest, I have to draw like Chan, and I want to draw Bakken and people who I admire. Not only because usually I barely watch VTubers. I am more like not into watching streams. I watch VOS more than being on stream. Some viewers. Who knows? We hope she left because I think that happened. I'm checking who to bother now. I need to go to look for people who are like doing debuts or things like that to give them a chance. Or celebration streams or things like that, so people can actually like be happy. I'm going for her. She looks cute. And this is an debut. I'm showing fish. I like this one. As in YouTube, I need to check fast because I forgot to do it first and I'm stupid and I need God to kill me. Is this one? No. There's nothing to see in YouTube because like I was streaming before. Fuck. Thank you so much for saying. My most first is there, but stream Twitch didn't reach him as a watcher. Yeah. Sometimes Twitch doesn't reach so many people. Check DMs Inc. I am occupied, you bitch. Okay. We don't have too many time differences. Okay, guys. Let's see you next stream. Bye! Adiosito. Adiosito.